All right, this is the light body reading for the week ahead. So this is actually the first time I've gotten a 70 being here that I'm reading for. So this is going to be a small collective of you guys, but and most likely it's just one person. So what we're seeing here is someone whose frequency is at 20,000 kilohertz. So they're just awakening to 70. Source connection is distorted, and Earth Gateway is to 70. Earth Gateway is distorted, and then there is a distortion in the golden heart field. So this happens when there's resistance, or it's primarily resistance. There can be blocks in there, but the energy is a little different than just the regular auric field and the layers of the fields at the 5D system. So we'll see this when there's like a breakage of the energies that flow through the torus. Okay, some sort of distortion. It could be waves of light or broken lines of light. So there's some sort of corruption there. And what's going on here is this person is resisting the flow of energy. So what they're doing is they're trying to take this newfound power of divine potential within the golden heart field and use it for personal will instead of divine will. And that is actually corrupting the field. So there needs to be some boundaries set with reality. Like, whoever this is for, are you working towards a goal that is primarily ego-based? And if so, then you need to kind of sit in self-introspection and figure out why you're pushing towards something that is very ego-based when you have divine potential surrounding you. Okay, your frequency is really high. You're in the 70 energies and frequencies. There's no need to take the lower paths to get to where you want to go. Okay, so that's the primary lesson here. So I wanted to go into a little bit about the obstacles and challenges at the 7D, just so it's a little more known. So I'm going off of the Aura of God and obstacles and challenge at the 7D level. So we have, you're able to harmonize with the frequencies of Source God. Unity consciousness is fully embodied with no pull towards the inversion or lower timelines. And so when this is healthy, vibrant, and aligned, there won't be any pull to these lower timelines, but this person is kind of trying to force their way into a lower timeline, and that's why there's this corruption happening. One may need to revisit lower timelines and light bodies to continue the process of clearing karmic energies, but only to clear and realign back into 70 at a higher level. Okay, so that is something else that could be happening, that they're going the lower timelines to try and clear some karmic energy. Universal or cosmic frequencies are a foundation for life and living. Collective energies can feel extremely dense and hard to endure. Solitude and nature are highly preferred. So again, this is going into the lower timelines, having it feel harsh or rough, and then there's some distortions happening because they're actually absorbing those lower energies. Okay, 5D, 60, and 70 light bodies begin running simultaneously with the aqua heart and golden heart both activated. The 7D timeline is anchored into and experienced as reality with the ability to move into and out of densities fluently. So once you reach to the seventh density, you can move into 6D, 5D, 4D, 3D easily, fluently, without getting distorted. It's not as easy as when you get into 8D, but it is easier than 5D and 6D, okay? But like we already saw, there is some distortions there that they're getting caught in those lower timelines. So at 8D, you shouldn't be getting caught at all. As the 7D body is fully forming, one may move back into 6D, often to rebalance, clear, and heal. And we actually measure 5D, 60, and 7D light bodies once you move into the 7D energies, because all of those bodies will be running simultaneously because you're moving into and out of realities. 7D embodiment frequencies are almost incomprehensible and unfathomable to most, and there's no language to fully describe these experiences. So once you get there, you have to release the idea or concept of what you used to know as reality and completely embrace this new divine potential that you're holding. You will need to confront ancient trauma around 7th density past life experiences and heal, reharmonize, and rebuild both the golden heart field and the rainbow Merkaba. There could be corruption in the rainbow Merkaba that needs to be healed during the development of the 7D light body. So I've actually seen this quite a bit. People that were in galactic wars or had issues at the 7D level, obviously before you were human, there can be corruption in the Merkabic structure that we have to go in, heal, clear, and reharmonize. I've seen that with more than a few people. One does not need to engage directly with collective energies as they are eternally and infinitely connected to all that is. Thoughts, experiences, creations are part of the fabric of reality and affect collective, universal, and cosmic energies at a much higher level. So at this level, you shouldn't need to go into the 3D, 4D landscapes to create. You will want to do that to share information and teachings and lessons, but you won't need to go there to actually receive energies, information, etc. It's more as a frequency coding to communicate, to help, and to heal others. Okay, it's not to go work within those fields to create, because you don't need to work in those fields anymore. You work at the higher fields. Those blueprints are actually downloaded into the 3D, 4D, even 5D, 6D realities, and things happen much more organically, okay? One will not be allowed to shift onto lower timelines. Space-time will fracture. So there is a fracturing of lower timelines and creations if you try to move into those. And that's what we're beginning to see here. That this isn't a fracturing, but it's a beginning of a corruption, okay? So there needs to be a realignment and reharmonic. Otherwise, there will be some sort of tower moment there. And that's it. I'm not going to go into the rest of this, but we have the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual energies and what you can expect there with the 7D energies. Benefits from elevating into the 7D. You become fully harmonized with Source God in the body. You become a divine channel. All manifested realities are divinity working through the individual. So what we're seeing here is someone trying to create something that is not from the divine, and the energy is getting distorted. Okay, so that's all for this week. I hope that was helpful. And for those of you that it doesn't resonate with, you can use this information to help you as you progress down the road and evolve. Okay, sending so much love.